Yes, that's a yes, and we're going to do it after dark, and we're going to continue to talk about where. So they're coming down the alley now. So go figure. I just got done doing a live stream for 2 hours watching Denver's District 4 cops sit in their vehicles to, block anyone from a road hazard over there. Meanwhile, after I just ended that stream earlier, a group of people, employees from some businesses over here, primarily CTM, Colorado Total Maintenance, who was the business that launched an attack on the homeless that were over here. They got all the businesses together and decided that the approach they needed to take was to harass the homeless. So while I was over there recording that bullshit with those cops, when those cops could have been on patrol, 10 men were over here harassing the shit out of Zaina. And luckily, if you'll all recall, John had come over here to help her with the air conditioner that we needed to address. So it turns out that the person claiming this incident with Zaina was over here with a group of guys when I got over here. So, of course, I'm not going to call the Denver Police Department because, lo and behold, a sergeant did call me back about my concern about cops being on the street that aren't doing the job that they're paid to do. Yeah, she ended up hanging up on me. And while that was going on, these guys were over here harassing the shit out of her. And the guy that claims she hit him, yeah, he was here when I got here. And he had a group of guys, and he took off in a hurry. And so I'm definitely not going to call the cops. I'm going to call for better help and backup than that. So now all of these guys are at the end of the street down here, going in and out of Colorado Total Maintenance. This is the guy that we caught one day going into somebody's camper last summer, the owner of Colorado Total Maintenance. And apparently he was out here as well, telling her and a couple of the guys that were trying to defend her that he was going to call the cops. So maybe he did, but why did they all take off in a hurry when I got over here? I wonder why. Fuckers. And it just so happened I had to make a jaunt down the street, and one of the guys that was standing in the street whistled, yelled at his buddies, started pointing at my car. Thanks, District 4. You guys are super. You're helpers. You got, 15, 20 hours on Zaina's call and this call out here on the street, but you ain't got nobody to fucking patrol? Huh? You're that overstaffed, huh? Yeah, Colorado Total Maintenance sent out emails to all the businesses here. I got it on camera from a business down on the corner that had called the cops one day, and I was filming the interaction. And he let everybody know that Colorado Total Maintenance was on it, and they weren't going to be tolerating this anymore. And then, after the last sweep, all these signs magically appeared. You heard me talking about Colorado Barricade being in here. There's signage everywhere all of a sudden. So we, the people, the reasonable people, We're gonna do the security work that needs fucking done. Because you can't rely on the fucking cops. Oh, and by the way, yeah, they swapped cars out there at the intersection. They brought one sergeant and the other two left, and he's still sitting over there. I'll take you back over there. So what were the last words these guys said to you?
They said, move it or you're going to be sorry. And so I said, okay, I'll move it. As soon as I can, I've got to find a truck that went on deaf ears. And so he said, thank you, just move it.
Which guy said that?
The big one, the manager, the owner guy.
I don't think they're coming from here, Zaina. They're coming from Colorado Total Maintenance. Because all those trucks that just drove through here, and the individual I told you that I saw, he was with that group of guys. And the white car is now hanging out down the street, down there.
Your husband is going to talk?
No, he ain't gonna talk. Now, I'm tired of this harassment shit. No. Leave her the fuck alone. Did they leave? Zaina swears that they're coming from here. There's nobody in this unit, we think. I just think they're coming around the corner. Because Colorado Total Maintenance is down there. I guess that wasn't ironic or anything with us having court today and me being in and out of here. Yeah, I'm sure we're not targets or anything. They're gonna rob her, is what's gonna happen. There ain't gonna be a fucking person here to help but me. I'm sure that'll go well. Okay, so sorry. We'll move forward with what we talked about, okay? If any of those people, I don't give a shit if they just drive by, I don't care. You call 911, okay? You get it on the record that you need help. And then you call me.
Your husband? Is that him?
Yeah. He's making sure that they're all gone. Are they gone? There's an unmarked car over there? Let's go check it out. Yeah, that definitely looks like one of DPD's cars. Is there anybody in it? Huh? Oh, really? Well, it definitely looks like one of their cars. Are all the windows tinted?
It's got a regular plate on it.
Oh, it does?
It's got
Are you sure it's not a regular plate with Gov little tiny on the side? No, no. So if you're just joining, I'm in here because I was busy, you know, out there on Evans recording those dumbasses from District 4 sitting in the turn lane, you know, blocking the debris until the tow truck with no estimated time of arrival shows up. In the meantime, Jerry stops by. I asked Jerry if he can go check on Zaina and take down an air conditioner and something that we talked about. And so luckily he was over here. And apparently some people got off work and decided they were gonna take on Zaina and harass the shit out of her. And when I came over here, they all split. No, that looks like one of Denver's cars for sure. Yeah, it's been purchased. And look, how cool. They got a cop car parked right in front of this dispensary. Wonder where they got this. Is this really how you auction your shit, Denver? You let your cars continue to carry the look of unmarked? That's why there should never be any fucking unmarked cars. That's one of Denver's cars. It's been bought. Yeah.
Once I saw the bird on
Yeah.
the cattle that's missing on the side.
How convenient that, yeah, it's for right here. Right. They're probably pretty proud of themselves. They got one of their unmarked cars out here in front of a dispensary for private security. Meanwhile, you know, a group of men over there harassing a 69-year-old woman because there's no cops to work patrol over here because they're all out on fucking Evans worried about a trailer for an indeterminate amount of time. Are they gone? Yeah, odd that this all would go down today when Zaina had court. Out here on the street, we had street court, you know, because we have to appear virtually, so we have to do it over the phone. No, Lucinator, it's still not cleaned up. They're still out there. So what they did, if you didn't hear me earlier, a sergeant did call me. It was quite an interesting conversation. It was a 10-minute conversation. She did not give me any answers. I asked for her supervisor. She said she didn't have one. She's a sergeant. She's running District 4 right now. She's the only one. I said, oh, you're that overstaffed that you have the ability to have these guys sit out here? Then I asked her some pointed questions about whether or not they would respond to a violent crime in progress. And she wouldn't answer me. She literally would not answer me. And while I'm having that conversation, I shit you not, this is going down over here. I got off the phone after that sergeant hung up with me, and Zaina called me crying. Yeah. Yes. Yes. They use this right here? Oh yeah, they have a few lots in here.
And they were down there sitting at the end of the block talking to all of those guys as they left. So why, if they work at CTM down there, why were they parked down there? And when did their cars
Well,
show up here?
they could, they might work from this lot. They've got a couple lots in here.
There's a CTM sign right there.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got this, something over there. They've got an office somewhere on, I think on the other side over here. So yeah, they're the ones that have orchestrated all of the businesses coming together, yeah, to harass anyone in here. And they admitted it. Yeah, so I came right over, and when I came in here, that was one of the guys that was palled up with some guys down the street who had just got done harassing her when I pulled in here, and one of them stood over here and whistled for his buddies down the street here to try to stop me, and they all started screaming at me. So I just gotta make sure Zaina's gonna be safe, so. Because there ain't gonna be any help from the Denver Police Department. They're interested in making sure she suffers too. So, because I've had so much phone time, my phone is gonna die now. Since I sat out there for so many fucking hours filming those idiots when I should have been in here. They're gone. That guy in that gold SUV, did you see him? He's driving by, flooring it, waving at me. Where'd he go?
He was down there. He left. He was one of the first ones to turn left. And then the white car went after him. He was trying to figure out.
Well, I mean, literally, just when you turned, he came down this street. Are you sure he's gone? Oh yeah, he came hauling ass down here and waving at me. that individual is in that truck is either having a conversation, hands-free, making gun fingers, throwing up the middle finger. You seen this truck before right here? Right here.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Today.
Looks like a woman in there.
I think it's a long-haired guy. He's a road worker. Works down at that road crew.
It looks like a woman to me. And my phone is gonna die.
Get a picture of her license.
Not that anybody's gonna help us.
Yeah, not that anybody's gonna give a shit.
They will after we're dead.
Yeah.
Then they'll have to do an investigation.
Yeah. And I'm not dying for these assholes. I'm not laying down and dying for them. Fuck you.
Yep, that's right.
Fuck you. I guess I could get on the river somewhere down there. In front of the gas plant maybe. Or, I don't know.
So you talked to Outlaw?
No.
You want me to, I'm going to run home anyway to get up.
Oh, we're gonna.
You guys got space? Okay, good.
She's got a tranny right there.
You gone? No?
Did they leave?
This just pulled up right here. I was watching this person in there. They're either having a hands-free conversation or trying to let me know that I don't know what this means,
It
or
means that.
what this means, or I don't know what's going on right there. Yeah, when they pulled up. She said she saw this truck earlier, but it looks like a woman in there to me. She said she thought it was a man, but I don't know what's going on right there. Are they on the phone?
I gotta make sure Doc's here. Before we move. I'm pretty sure he's in there. Okay. That hurt my heart.
I'm sure it did. Yeah, Zana, we'll take care of stuff here in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, after dark. They're gonna come back and burn me out, so we don't have to move.
Oh, they're gonna pull some shit,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Okay, so that truck's leaving. All right, let me make one more.
I told him I would move.
Okay. All right. What car was down there? A black Buick? That's Michael. All right, thank you. All right, here comes Michael.
Is he gonna talk to those guys over there?
I don't know why he's coming down from there though. So this stream's probably just gonna end because my phone is gonna die.
That's the guy that lives there.
Yeah, I know. Where's he going?
Huh?
Where's he going? Did he say?
Down that way. It's like he's the one organizing.
Well, what was he doing down there?
I don't know. I guess just riding
Are you staying or leaving?
I'm gonna come back. I need to go over there and check my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one unplugged from their generator, so that's fine.
Who's theirs?
My neighbors, those kids that live in the trailer next to me. And that doesn't sound like something they do, so like that's okay for you guys. Oh, and by the way, there were only 2 sodas in that bag he gave me.
2?
He said there were 2 sodas, that was it, there was no food, and he gave his guests were thirsty, so they drank it.
He drank that one. He said there was a.
Yeah.
I had
Hey,
4.
Paul.
He had 4
So
in there,
this
and he said there was 4 in there.
stream is probably going to end abruptly because my phone's going to die. But I'm going to try to go back out there and see if they've cleaned up that mess now that we're sure she's safe from the harassment that just was taking place as I was over there watching those cops and having a conversation with the sergeant that did call me. Couldn't really understand her very well, but ultimately she told me that's what they do. They sit there for hours and hours and any amount of hours because they have to keep people safe. Meanwhile, while they're doing that, those guys are in here starting this kind of shit with her. A bunch of guys got off work here and decided that they'd harass this one and then started in on her. This one I know can be an instigator. That's fine. But that doesn't have anything to do with telling her she better move. All right, Zana, you go inside, okay? We'll keep talking. I'll see you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Don't answer that door. And I'm not even fucking around. Do not even hesitate to call 911.
I won't.
I mean it.
I won't.
I mean it,
I do
please.
not, I'm not even gonna hesitate.
Thank you. Look, I can drive just like the cops. I don't have to obey any traffic rules. I can drive distracted. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Which, by the way, when I ended that stream, you should have seen another cop come whipping up through there. No turn signal. Watch, we're about to see if the mess has been cleaned up. It's 7 o'clock. That call started at about 3:15, 3:20. Nope, still sitting there. Still sitting there. Look at this shit. It's 10 after 7. Look at this. Wow. So they had brought this guy. This guy is, I don't know, he might be a sergeant. He's got stripes on his sleeve. I saw it from a distance. He took their place. That's one guy, and the other 2 guys left. All good. Yeah. So there's still people over there? All right. Well, I told her not to come out at all. And we'll continue to do what we got to do for the rest of the night. But I had to quick drive out there because my phone's about to die. I had to see if they're still waiting for the tow. Thank you. That is unreal. Still there. That call started at 3:15. And this is how the Denver police use their resources. Because they don't have any management that can say, no, we're not doing this. Go get some traffic cones, go get a sign. And if the tow truck can't come till tomorrow, well, that's not the Denver Police Department's problem. That would be the city's problem. So why wouldn't some leadership in this police department step up? This has to be the dumbest shit ever. And while they were sitting out here, a group of men were in here harassing 69-year-old Zaina, coincidentally, who just had court today. For this so-called traffic accident that occurred, according to one of these employees that works in here, who just happened to be here when I got over here and took off. I'm sure that that wasn't a coordinated effort to go over there and harass Zaina. And look, they care. Serve and protect. They care deeply. They literally have spent, by the time this gets done, the amount of time they spent on Zaina's call to impound her Jeep, we're talking 15 hours at least for total bullshit. Oh my God. This call started at 3:15. All right, well, before my phone shuts off, I'll just say goodbye. And you guys have a great night. Oh, this woman's throwing beer bottles out here. That was the woman that was sitting over by Zaina. Oh dear, wait a minute. So she's throwing beer bottles now, huh? Where's she headed? That was definitely a woman. I'm guessing she might be a tad bit drunk, Denver Police Department. What you gonna do about it? Copper sitting right at this light? Huh. There she goes. Well, isn't that fascinating? Wow. Oh, well. Just a drunk driver headed on to one of Denver's busiest streets for head-on collisions. No big deal.